man. And God bless all the targets out there. Yeah. And I just want to jump right into it, man. Everything that God does, Satan wants to do the opposite. He does everything in reverse that God do, man. So you look at this whole transgender joint going on right now. It's crazy, man. I mean, you have a man, and he'll be like, "Oh, I feel like I've been a woman my whole life," and everybody be like, "How? Oh, poor thing. He's suffering. We have to look at this. It's not a mental disease. It's not a mental issue. We have to make laws to accommodate this so he could be happy." But then you got a target individual on the other hand. Like myself. Hey doc, they came into my room. They spiked my drink. Um, they tried to kill me. You must be paranoid. Paranoia, huh? You have a woman be like, I feel like I'm a man trapped in this body. I feel like I've been a man my whole life. How strange. We have to study this. We have to make laws to accommodate this person. They're suffering. It's not a mental issue. We have to study this. You got you on the other end. I'm being followed. Are you schizophrenic? Here, take this medicine. Take these pills before I throw you in the mental house. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, the world is backwards, man. You know what I mean? Like, we that bold right now to where, we going against God for the, because of the gender he made us. Like, we're not satisfied with the gender that God made us, so we trying to change that. Like, we are out of hand right now, man. I mean, dang. I mean, God wanted to make you a female, he would have done that. If he wanted to make you a male, he would have done that. I mean, I would have won that. If it was meant for, like, a male and a male to reproduce, he would have done that. If it was meant for a female and a female to reproduce, he would have done that. But he ain't do it. So who are you to come in here and say that? You know what I mean? Yeah, come on, man. Change that whole dynamic of that. You know what I mean? Like, we're bold, man. We bold. That's why the Most High gonna start cutting a lot of us down. He gonna start cutting a lot of those Jakes down. Caitlyn Jenner. You know what I mean? What she on the Vogue magazine, Woman of the Year. I'm like, yo, am I the only person that? I must be the only person that, like, everybody else. Everybody is clapping and crying and I'm like, yo, no disrespect, man, but yeah, no, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, everything that he does, man, is the opposite. I just want to say, like, what y'all think about this blood moon coming through on the 27th, man? The Most High said there's nothing new under the sun, man. There's been plenty of blood moons before, you know. But I don't know, man. He also said, the heathens are dismayed by the signs in the sky, man. So when a lot of these people see these signs, you know, and these things coming on the earth, man, they're gonna be scared, man, because the Most High said, there's gonna be signs in the skies. But I don't really like to put dates on things because the Most High said not to put dates on things. But I remember I think it was last year October. Correct me if I'm wrong. September, I think it was September. They had like an eclipse, a solar eclipse, and right after that, a lot of natural disasters, just ramped up. I don't know, man. I feel like something's coming though, man. I really feel like we closing in on those days, man. The Most High, he start delivering his people, man. But Let me see, man. I was reading that Psalms 109. Psalms 109 is heavy, man. It's heavy. I'm gonna just read it a little bit because this is exact. I mean, what David was going through. It's exactly the story of a targeted individual, man. These people are just constantly after you, you know, chasing you for no reasons. I mean, Saul was chasing David because he just ain't like him. You know what I mean? He knew David was. He knew. I mean, David was on his. Hey, he was on his game, man. David was hot. You know, people like David. David was favored with the Most High. And Saul, you know, he just ain't like that. And he knew Saul was coming. He knew David was coming to take his spot. You know, but Saul, you know, he wanted to keep that spot, man. And he just kept chasing David for no reason, trying to kill him. David forgave him. David had chances to kill Saul, and he said, "Nah, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it." He had plenty ample opportunity to kill Saul many times, but he didn't do it. You know, and you look at Psalms 109. This is what David was writing, man. It said, "Hold not thy peace, O God of my praise, for the mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me. They have spoken against me with a lying tongue. They compassed me about also with words of hatred and fought against me without a cause, man. For I give myself unto prayer, and they have rewarded me evil for good and hatred for my love. Set thou a wicked man over him, and let Satan stand at his right hand when he shall be judged, and let him be condemned, and let his prayer become sin." Their prayer's gonna become sin, man, because the Most High gonna start cutting these guys down. They're gonna start going through a lot of tribulations, man, and they're gonna be calling out to the Most High, but He's gonna turn their back on them. Let his days be few, and let another take his office. That time is coming. That time is coming, man. Let's jump down to verse 15. Let them be before the Lord continually, that he may be cut off the memory of them from the earth. Your memory's y'all gonna be cut off from the earth, man. And 16, because that he remembereth not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and the needy. That's it, man. See, David was going through it. David wrote a whole, man. David wrote 150 Psalms, man. That's 150 Psalms he wrote in this joint. You know? And David wasn't no punk, man. I mean, it just seemed like, yo, he had a soft side to him too, but David wasn't no punk, man. David used to, like, man up, fight wars for the Most High, man. Take down kingdoms. I mean, the Most High used David to subdue kingdoms, man, around for the nation of Israel. You know, he gathered his men, the little group of men he had fierce warriors with him, man. You know, like that movie 300. That's how they was. Yeah. That's how they was back then, man. That story of the Benjamites and Judges. How it was only like 26,000 Benjamites, and all of the tribes had to I think something happened where somebody in the camp of Benjamin raped a girl or something like that, or they killed the girl, and all the tribes wanted them to push, bring forth the perpetrator. And the Benjamites, they didn't want to do it, so all the tribes gathered together to fight against Benjamites. And Benjamites, there was only 26,000 strong, man, and all the tribes had to gather together to fight Benjamites, and they was just whooping their ass, man. Like, I mean, these other tribes were like 40,000 deep, 50,000 deep, man. You know, and the Benjamites was whooping them. They had to call on the Most High for power to defeat them, the Benjamites. You know what I mean? So that reminded me of the movie 300, man. That's how they were back then, man. They would, I mean, those guys was like skull crushers, man. There was no game back then. And that's how it's gonna be when we get back to the kingdom, man. We gonna get back those same powers that we had. Man, believe it or not, you know, it's just what we do here on this earth is going to define, you know, what we have when we get over there. You know, backwards, man. Wearing these upside, you see these cats wearing the upside down cross. It's disrespectful, man. And they gonna say like, oh no, Peter got crucified upside down. Well, hey, if you ain't get crucified, you know what I mean? Y'all know exactly what y'all doing. For paper money, man. That devil is coming to collect soon, man. Or you think all these celebrities, you see them just start, they mysteriously, contract is up, you know. Your soul contract is up, man. And you know another thing too. The Most High is not going to judge you. The Most High is not going to judge them. God's not going to judge them for the videos that they put out. You know what I mean? He's going to judge them for how many people they led astray. So, you know what I mean? Because you put this video out, you know what I mean? You led 10 to 15,000 people astray because of this. I mean, that blood is on your hands. You know what I mean? This person went and he started doing drugs because of your videos. He did a drive-by because of your videos or whatnot. He's not going to judge you for the video, but he's going to judge you for how many people you led astray. You know? So these guys that's putting out all these music videos, man, they got a lot to answer for, man. We all got a lot to answer for, but, you know, like the Most High said, you know, it'd be better if you tie a millstone around your neck, man, and hang, than to lead somebody astray from the Most High. They got some of you guys stop reading the Bible and there's no God and all that. You know what I mean? They really got you guys that jacked up, man, that you would open your mouth and say something like that. You niggas is lost, man. No light in y'all. For real. So many people, man. And all this music that's coming out right now. I can't even watch this crap now, man. Like, this crap is like straight demonic, man. It's not. I mean, before they used to, you know what I mean, it wasn't that bad. But like now, like the symbolisms and it's in plain sight right now. They really showing it to you now. You know, before they used to put the little one eye up, you know what I mean, and all that. You throw the little triangle up. But now they got pentagrams and, you know what I mean, they rolling around in blood. You know, like, it's crazy. I'm telling you, bro. But that's it for the day, man. That's all I got, man. Y'all take care. I mean, endure to the end. Stay in the fight. Don't let these demons break you, man, because the devil's already a defeated foe. And his time is short. And he know that. Yeah. He's already a defeated foe. There's power in the name of Christ. Don't let nobody else tell you that. Nothing else. So there's power in the name of Christ, man. If you worship Him in the spirit and the truth, you know. Some people get all caught up on the names and all that. Like His name is Yeshua and Yahuwah. It's like, look, man. If you worship God and if you worship Him in spirit and the truth, man, you good to go, man. We're gonna figure out what He wants to be called when He gets to the kingdom, because you don't really even know what He wants to be called. You know, there's so much debate on what His name is. You know, and that's what Satan does, man. He confuses everything. But it's no debate on what Satan's name is. You know, Lucifer, Satan. That's what we call him. Like, hey, you know him. But when it comes to, like, you know, Jesus Christ, God, you know, he tries to confuse everybody, and people start fighting around just amongst the names. You know what I mean? Like, oh, his name is Jehovah with the Jehovah's Witness, and you know, like, you go to somebody else, they say, no, you gotta call him this, you call him that, and y'all not even getting to talking about, you know, the greatness of God, and we just get stuck on the name, you know. But if you worship in spirit, that's why He said the spirit and the truth. You know, if you worship in spirit and truth, you know, you good to go. You know, we gonna figure it out when we get there. You know, so I don't get caught up in that. Yeah. Most High's not gonna cast away His people for, like, you know, a deception that man, you know, threw our way. But that's it, man. I mean, y'all take care, man.